If you really, really want it, yeah, all you gotta do is get up on the heels out. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on. And the heels out. All I want is for you. You to comment down below, will you? For you I'll make a sacrifice. So I decided to do its video over if you watched before, because I realized you couldn't hear nothing that I was saying. And I apologize for those who clicked on that video. So this is a different one. Okay. So basically, I just wanted to, give shout out to De'Ara. She's doing her thing. She got her new channel going on. I feel like she was nervous about that. She's walking around flawless, unbothered, unfazed, and it's amazing to watch. The girl got it going on. And speaking of shout outs, she got 1 million followers within like 2 to 3 months. Like, come on now. And she only had posted like less than 10 videos. Like, that's just let you know that she's that girl, she's that chick, with or without a man or woman, right? For sure, for sure. So I want to give her props for that. And I also want to give De'Ara her props because she is definitely that go-to chick to find out how to get your life together. Whether it's business life, organization life, vacation life, like she is like ideal. She's like, I don't really care for people following my style, but we have to follow it because it's like the example. Like, we strive to get to your level of expertise. Like, we're trying to get on what you're on. Even though I still live in an apartment, so I don't do a lot of stuff that I need to do as far as her aesthetic and everything, her organization, but I still can do it. Like, I'm in the process of trying to move. And when I find somewhere where I feel like I'm going to be more stable, it's going to be different, But it's still good to go to watch her as a go-to, seeing her organization, seeing her list, seeing her cleanliness, seeing her immaculate style, her immaculate taste. And also it's good to see other celebrities valuing her as well and copying that. I think I've seen a couple celebrities who taken after her style. I think it's allegedly Kennedy Simone and Monique Carrillo, the Shay's mom, both have done the label seasonings. And that is a good idea. But also, like, just looking at the labels, like, I know where to pick at, but eventually maybe I'll do that too. Okay. So yeah, I was basically also saying that, I feel like De'Ara wanted the relationship to work out with Ken. I feel, because they had a friendship so long, like over a decade, they known each other, they was together, they blew up on YouTube together, people followed them, so forth and so on. And they were engaged. They had purchased a property together, so it was really serious and everything. And I'm sure it had a lot of people wondering, like, why didn't it work? What happened? Or whatever. And sometimes people just fall out, When you're underneath the roof with somebody for a long period of time, if it's bad, it just gets worse. Okay? And it's just like, if that person wants to move on, they're going to move on. And it's really not the fault of a person. You just get to see all flaws and all. But let's say you start making money, the millions start coming in, the thousands, and you don't have to do that much for what you love to have fun. Like, you're going to probably stick that stuff out longer than you probably need to. Sorry about that if y'all heard the sounds in the background. But, yeah. So she bounced back flawlessly. He seemed to have moved on. Whether it goes anywhere, I'm not sure, because the same thing that he did could happen to him, but I haven't really been watching him and the new girl, so I couldn't even tell you too much. Hopefully not, hopefully not, because you could tell, especially towards the end, for me, I could tell that De'Ara was much more invested Because when she falls, she obviously falls hard, and that's commendable. But I feel like, of course she's able to get over again, and of course she knows that she's a real boss. I mean, literally, she's out here doing boss things. She's a world record with her shades. She paying attention to the details with her shades. Like, I mean, like, whoa, I never seen like the glass boxes and aesthetic look like hers. But then too, I don't really buy glasses like that. But her stuff is also affordable. So it's like classy and affordable. So I'm definitely gonna have to check her site out for sure. And I'm so proud of her for doing that. Like, that's what's up. Um, yeah. But I just want to kind of clear up the rumor. For the longest, they were saying that she was dating a female, allegedly, named Jazz. She really didn't say that she was dating anyone, which I think is kind of a smart move. And I feel like if after dating someone for a decade and then finding out it's not what it is, you don't want to put your business out there, because that's kind of low key embarrassing. I just thought I didn't want to laugh, but it's nothing funny about it. But you get what I'm saying. It's just kind of like, dang, we bought a house together and everything, and it didn't even work out. Like, dang. So I feel like she may really be feeling somebody, but we may or may not know, because at the end of the day, even if you are in a relationship with somebody for 10 years, that don't mean they really rocking with you, apparently. You know what I'm saying? And of course not, especially when it comes to money, finances. The way you tell if a person's really about you is they care about the little things, the things that make you happy, the things that make you smile. More tips coming on my channel, so make sure you subscribe. On the road to 1K. Anyway, by the way, I feel like, she has moved on, even though I feel like we all was wondering if he was going to run that thing back. But apparently, he didn't. So, on to the next. And I also had mentioned that, yes, I would love to see her with her all-time crush was just the popular Mr. Weeknd, who did slide in her DMs. But, that's a celebrity crush. But at the same time, I feel like it could happen. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. But, who knows? But, yeah, I feel like love is coming for her for sure. Definitely, whether it's a woman or a man. And I don't, want to condemn her for her preferences. And, I feel like it's probably best that she keeps that personal, especially because people talk, and she has people looking up to her and different examples. But at the end of the day, we really gonna love her regardless, because she's just that chick, you know what I'm saying? And I admit, actually, I don't know if what I had to say really relevant. Like, I really just fell in love with her, because when I first watched her and Ken together, I really couldn't watch it because it was kind of cringy. I'm not gonna lie, because I kind of was feeling the vibes towards the end of them possibly going that direction. So I stopped watching. But now, like, every show she puts out, like, I'm on it. I want to see it. So shout out to her for leveling up and going on without a bang, But I'm not really big person into pranks though, so maybe that's another reason. Yeah. But anyway, but I do feel like, she's having fun. She's dating, kind of like she said. And just because you go out of town with somebody, just because you have people around you 24/7, that does not mean that you have to have a relationship with them. It just can mean y'all just have a really good vibe, a really good understanding. And low key, I feel like she was really trying to have a relationship with old girl's ex. But old girl's ex was feeling away in her feelings. Maybe felt like she wasn't trying to have nobody around her person. I don't know. And it just went left. So she just decided to keep her around. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of rubbed in her face, allegedly. I don't know. But I know that the era is looking for a guy still. So if you are interested in dating the era, she is definitely into the men. And I feel like it's her preference, because I feel like she wants to do the family thing. Because I thought she was engaged. I think she does want to have being a big burly man's arm. So don't count her out, just because of the rumors that's been spreading, because she's very much into men for sure. And I really feel like that's her preference. So that's pretty much all I said on my last video. It's just that we could not really hear anything, and I really apologize for that. Why you gonna do me like that? DK his ass, we out, we out. DK his out, we out, we out. Why you gonna do it like that? Gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. When the party's they lit, it's hard to leave, gotta leave his out. Gotta leave his out. Stay up, stay lit. You a vibe right now. You a vibe right now. Don't have to go home, but you gotta get the heck on out the door. Gotta get the home heck on out the door. Until next time I see you, let's go.